Okay, so welcome again to my video training. So ang topic ko naman po ngayon is about the basic of mutual fund and stock market investing. Okay, the IMG top membership benefit is exclusive benefit number 16 ay become automatic mutual fund investor. So when you become an IMG member ay automatic po ay mutual fund investor ka na rin. Okay, and also, exclusive benefit number 19 ay may access ka sa iba pang mutual fund ng Rampver Financials. And so, ang advantage po nito ay you have free investment seminars and 0% entry fee. Meaning, wala ka pong babayarang entry fee. Pero kung hindi ka IMG member, kung gusto mong mag-invest sa mutual funds ng Rampver Financials, ay mayroon kang magbabayad ka ng entry fee kada top up mo. Okay? So, and also, exclusive benefit number 20 is may access ka to stock online trading platform by, ito yung MyTrade by Abacus Securities. So, ang MyTrade po is direct trading sa stock market. Okay? As IMG member, we have a direct access to major providers, which is yung healthcare, life insurance, investment, real estate, general insurance, and allied financial services. So again is these are the three platform na makakatulong sa'yo para ma-build mo yung iyong solid financial foundation, which is yung magkaroon ka ng healthcare, life insurance, at investment. So ang investment po ay pang-lima nating solid financial foundation na kailangan natin i-build, 'di ba? Kung balikan mo yung first video training ko yung how to build our solid financial foundation. So, ito po ngayon yung i-discuss ko yung about investment. Okay? So, disclaimer lang po, ang IMG does not sell mutual funds. All mutual funds are sold by Rampver Financials. So, again, ang Rampver Financial po is one of the major providers of IMG. Okay, so let me share to you about the X-curve concept of wealth and responsibility. So, this is simple but a very powerful planning tool to achieve financial security. It tells us that we must take care of our responsibilities while building our wealth. So, sa buhay natin ay meron po tayong dalawang line. So, yung the red line here is represents our responsibilities, and the blue line here represents our money line. So, as you can see that during your younger stage ay mataas ang iyong responsibilities. So, para mapababa mo ang iyong responsibilities pagdating ng iyong retirement age or older, kailangan mong ipataasin ang iyong money line para magkaroon ka ng big income, okay? Kasi kung hindi mo mapataas yung money line mo, yung responsibilities ay hindi mo mapababa, mataas pa rin. So, what are your responsibilities ba during this younger stage? So, may responsibilities ka sa food, shelter, clothing, education. Kung ikaw ay pamilyado na, meron ka ng anak, so kailangan mong paghandaan ang kanilang educational plan. So, ayan, responsibilities mo po yan na kailangan mong gampanan. Then, health, debt or loan, kung ano man yung utang mo. So, yan po ay mga responsibilities mo na kailangan mong gampanan. Okay, so by this time ay ang income mo ay active. So, you work hard for the money. Okay, so wala kang savings. So, para mapataas mo ang iyong money line, kailangan mo din i-priority ang savings. Kailangan mo rin, pag mag-iipon ka ng pakonti-konti, para pagdating ng iyong pagtanda, ay makakaipon ka na, magkakaroon ka ng big savings. Okay? Kasi sa pagtanda mo, ay meron ka pa rin responsibility. So, ano ba yung mga responsibilities mo? Kakain ka pa din, diba? Food, shelter, kailangan mo pa rin ng bahay, clothing, and especially health, mataas na ang pangailangan mo sa health pagdating ng iyong older age. And by that time, dapat ay debt-free ka na, 'di ba? So kung meron kang big savings, meron kang income passive, meron kang pera na nagtatrabaho para sa'yo. So, by this time, napababa mo na iyong responsibility, so less responsibility ka na. Basic needs na lang yung mga responsibilidad mo sa buhay. Okay? So, in life, we know that there is if. Okay? So, what if you die too soon? If you die too soon, kung may big savings ka, may income kang may income kang replacement para sa iyong family. Okay? But what if you live too long naman? If you live too long, kung may big savings ka, meron kang protection para sa sarili mo kasi meron kang income na passive, meaning meron kang pera na nagtatrabaho para sa'yo. Okay? So, para ma-achieve natin tong big savings, kailangan natin ngayon mag-invest. Okay? So, as what I have discussed in my first video, yung how to build a solid financial foundation, which is yung investment natin ay para sa mga goals natin. So, ano ba yung mga goals natin? Pang-retirement fund ba yan? Educational fund? Dream house? Car? Or vacation? So, dito po papasok yung para sa goals natin. Kailangan natin mag-invest para ma-achieve natin yung big savings. Hindi po natin ma-achieve yung big savings kapag hindi tayo mag-i-invest. Kung ilalagay lang natin yung pera natin sa bangko or sa bahay, hindi natin ma-achieve yung passive income na money working for you kapag hindi tayo mag-i-invest. Okay? So, growing wealth through investment. Okay, so what is investment ba? It is an asset that is purchased with the expectation that it will generate income or appreciate in the future. Okay, so sa buhay po ng tao ay merong tatlong financial states. Ito yung man at work, man and money at work, and money at work. Okay, so during this stage, sa man at work, ito yung una mo palang magtrabaho at hindi ka pa nagka-income. So, wala ka pang income at this stage. Okay, so sa second stage naman po, ito yung man and money at work. Meaning, meron ka ng income. So, pag meron ka ng income, pwede ka nang mag-start mag-invest. Para hindi lang ikaw yung nagtatrabaho, kundi pinapatrabaho mo na rin yung pera mo. Ito yung tama na dapat na gawin natin kung ikaw ngayon ay nagtatrabaho ka at sa tingin mo na wala kang ipon, kasi ito yung nakaligtaan mong gawin. Yung patatrabahuin mo din yung pera mo, yung hindi lang ikaw yung magtatrabaho. Bakit kailangan natin gawin itong pangalawang stage? Para pagdating natin ng ating retirement year, kung ano man yung goals mo na kung kailan mo gustong mag-retire, ay meron ka ng pera na tatrabaho para sa'yo. Money at work ka na lang. Ngayon, kung hindi mo ginawa itong pangalawang stage, ay nandito ka lang sa man at work hanggang sa iyong pagtanda, sa iyong retirement year, 'di ba? So, back to the senior citizen survey, yung cycle, 'di ba? Yung 30% na nagtatrabaho pa rin kasi active income ang meron, kaya hindi siya pwedeng magpahinga. So, kung hindi mo ginawa tong pangalawang stage, talagang active income ang meron ka pagdating ng iyong senior year. So, hindi ka pwedeng magpahinga. Okay? As a saver or bank depositor, your money in bank earns interest at 1%, while the bank use your money for loans with 8% interest. So imagine that banks give 1% to the depositor, while the bank keeps the 7% difference. So imagine that kung ikaw ngayon ay meron kang savings na nakalagay lang sa bangko for so many years, 1% lamang or less than 1% ang binibigay return ng bangko sa iyong savings. So, imagine kung ilang percent na yung nawala sa'yo. But don't get me wrong, hindi kita din discourage na huwag kang mag-save sa bangko. Meron lang po tayong tamang pagsi-save. So, you can still save in the bank, which is yung pang-emergency fund mo para madali mo siyang withdrawin. But when it comes na sa investment, ay hanap ka ng ibang investment platform na makakapagbigay sa'yo ng mataas na return. So, bakit pa kailangan natin mag-invest? Two reasons why you should invest. To beat inflation. Inflation is a general increase in prices and fall in the purchasing value of your money. Okay? So imagine kung yung pera mo ay nakalagay lang sa bangko, pagdating ng 10 years from now, talo na po yung pera mo sa inflation rate. So, siguro naman ay napapansin mo sa panahon natin ngayon, sa sitwasyon natin ngayon, yung 1,000 ay magkano na lang yung value, 'di ba? Try mong mag-grocery or mamalengke. So, ilan na lang yung nabibili mo, 'di ba? Yung mabibili mo ay konti na lang. So, iyan po yung inflation rate. So, 10 years from now, kung hindi mo babaguhin yung strategy mo sa pagsi-save mo, ay matatalo ka talaga sa inflation rate. Doon mo mapapansin kung bakit nahihirapan ka ng i-budget yung income mo dahil sa nagtaasan na lahat. Kasi yung pagsi-save mo ay mali. So, hindi mo nabibit yung inflation rate, so kasi hindi ka nakakapag-save ng tama. Okay, so let me share to you about the power of compound interest of Rule of 72, simplified by Albert Einstein. So, this will tell you how many years for your money to double or compound. So, ito yung formula niya. 72 divided by the interest rate equals number of years to double your money or compound. So, ito po yung tatlong example ng investment platform na nagbibigay ng kanya-kanyang interest rate na return. Okay, so and tingnan natin yung years kung kailan nagko-compound ang money, ang iyong pera sa iyong investment. Okay, so sa isang investment platform na 4% yung kanyang interest rate. Okay, so for 4%, 72 divided by 4 equals 18. So, meaning, every 18 na magdodoble yung pera mo. So, tignan natin. Example, at age 29, nag-invest ka ng 100,000 at 4%. So, after 18 years, tsaka pa po dodoble yung pera mo. So, kung 29 ka ngayon, sa edad mo ng 47 years old, tsaka nagiging 200,000 yung pera mo. So, at 65 years old, after 18 years, ay naging 400,000 yung pera mo. Okay, so, na-gets mo ba yung, yung explanation? So, let's go to 8% naman na interest rate sa isang investment. Okay, so so 8% divided by 8 equals 9. So meaning, every 9 years, magdodoble yung pera mo. So same here ay at age 29 ay nag-invest ng 100,000. So at 8%, after 9 years ay dumoble na yung kanyang pera. At age 38 ay nagiging 200,000. So dito po sa 4% ay 18 years dumoble yung kanyang pera. Dito naman sa 8% ay 9 years dumoble yung kanyang pera. Okay, so at age 65, sa 8% na interest rate, after 9 years ay nagiging 1.6 na po yung kanyang pera na 100,000. Okay, so see the difference. For 4% at age 65, ay 400,000 yung nadoble ng kanyang pera. So after 18 years. Okay? So for sa 8% naman po at age 65 ay naging 1.6. So magkano po yung difference? 1.2 po ang difference sa 4%. Okay? So punta naman po tayo sa 12%. na interest rate return ng isang investment. Okay, so for us, 72 divided by 12 equals 6. So meaning, yung pera mo ay magdoble every 6 years. Okay, so same age, nag-invest ng 100,000 at age 29. So, nag-invest ng 100,000 sa 12%. After 6 years at age 35 is 200,000 na po. Dumoble yung pera niya. Okay, so dito po is 38 years old. Dito naman ay 35 years old. Okay, so pagdating po ng 65 years old, yung pera po niya na 100,000 ay umabot na po ng 6.4 million. Okay, so ang laki ng difference, 'di ba? Sa 4%, pagdating ng 65 years old, 400,000 lamang po ang dumoble ng pera niya. Sa 8% naman po, pagdating ng 65 years old, ay 1.6 lamang po ang na-accumulate ng kanyang investment, okay? Pero sa 12% po, at age 65 ay 6.4 na po ang dinoble ng kanyang pera, 'di ba? Okay, so the difference between 400,000 at 4% versus 12% is 6 million. So 6 million is equivalent to 20 years salary of a person who works at annual salary of 300,000 or 25,000 per month. Okay, so kailangan mong maintindihan ang concept na ito yung rule of 72 na yung pera po natin ay needs time to grow. Kaya kung maintindihan mo ng mabuti itong power of compounding interest, then hindi ka mabiktima ng scam. Karamihan na na-scam ang tao dahil hindi alam itong concept na ito. Dahil gusto ng mabilisang kita, dahil yun yung nakasanayan ng karamihan ang gustong kumita ng mabilisan, kaya kadalasan ay na-scam, 'di ba? So instead na kumita yung pera mo, ay na-scam ka pa or nawalan ka pa, 'di ba? So remember po na ang pera ay needs time to grow. Naka-base po ang pag-accumulate ng iyong pera, ang pagdoble ng iyong pera sa investment platform kung saan kung magkano yung interest rate return na binibigay ng isang investment platform. Okay? So may mga investment na nagbibigay na mataas na return ay 1 month lang magdoble na daw yung pera mo. So alam mo na yan ay scam. So pwede kang kumita sa unang pag-invest mo, pero after that ay wala na. So pati pa yung capital mo, yung pera na ininvest mo ay mawawala na rin yun. So ayun po ang dahilan na instead na kumita ka, ay nawalan ka pa. Okay? So kailangan po natin malaman how money works, na yung pera po natin ay needs time to grow. Okay, so how much can you save to achieve your goals? So for example, magse-save ka ng 1,000 for 4%. After 10 years, ay meron ka ng 147,250. So what if sa 12% ka na nag-invest? After 10 years, ay meron ka ng 221,930. So 1,000 lang po ba yung kaya mong i-save monthly? So what if mag-save ka ng 2,000 every month? So, if ever na mag-save ka ng 2,000 every month, kapag sa 4%, after 10 years ay meron ka ng 294,500. Pero pag sa 12% ka naman, ay meron ka ng 443,860. Okay, so two ways in investing in the Philippine stock market. Ay meron tayong direct stock market and indirect. Okay, so ano po ba yung stock market? Okay, so ang stock market or direct investing, it is a market where we can buy shares of stock of the country's largest company. So, ang direct investing po ay ikaw yung mismo ang nagtitrade. Ikaw yung kailangan dito ay knowledgeable ka, may oras ka din kasi kung hindi ka knowledgeable at wala kang time to monitor your investment ay baka malugi ka na. Okay? So, ang mutual fund naman po, it is indirect investing. So, investors pool their money to invest. So, mutual funds are good for long-term investment. So ang mutual funds po ay meaning ay para kang passenger. Meron kang driver na nagda-drive para sa'yo, okay? So, just like a bus, so ikaw ay passenger at meron kang driver. So, ganun po yung mutual fund. So, this is how mutual fund works. So, for example, so yung pera ng mga investors ay pinagsama-sama sa isang mutual fund company. So, yung mutual fund companies ay meron siyang professional fund manager which is siya yung knowledgeable at siya yung trade sa stocks or bonds. Okay? So whatever the successful investments adds value to the fund, ay ibabalik po yan ng fund manager sa mga investor. So kung magkano man po yung, let's say for example, 20% ang nag-gain ng iyong investment ay babalik po yan sa lahat ng investor equally. So that in proportion kung magkano yung amount na ininvest ng bawat investor. So ganun po yung mutual fund. Okay? So ang SSS po ay nag-invest din po sa mutual fund. So yung investment po nila worth 3 billion. So yan po ang sikreto ng mga mayayaman o ng mga ibang investment na vehicles, nag-i-invest din po sila sa mutual fund. Okay? So advantages of mutual funds: professional management, diversification, liquidity, and low investment minimums. So these are the advantages of mutual funds. Low initial investment, it takes only 1,000 to start in mutual fund investing. So after that, you can invest 500 every month or every other month or as often as you want. So good news po, when you become an IMG member, ay automatic mutual fund investor ka na, meaning ay meron ka na po kaagad 1,000 initial investment sa iyong mutual fund. So after that ay pwede kang mag-top up or mag-invest ng 500 every month. Depende sa'yo kung magkano yung gusto mong ilagay. And diversification. Mutual fund allows small investor to take advantage of investment opportunities with a bigger interest and enable them to buy more types of unit of investment. So instead of being limited to only one or few. Okay, and convenience and cost efficiency. Mutual funds take that stress away from small investors who want to invest in the financial market. So this is because mutual fund or LF are handled by competent and professional fund managers who choose the right investment for them. Okay, so principle of compounding at work. The earnings of a mutual fund grow more when the value of the securities it owns increases. So compounding automatically takes place while the investment remains in the mutual fund. Okay, so a liquid investment. This means you can get your cash easily if you need it. So mutual fund shares can be sold, redeemed, and collected within 7 days at the prevailing NAVs. Okay? So no more tax and additional charges. So mutual funds invest in stock and securities that are already subject to financial withholding tax. So therefore, investors in mutual fund are no longer subject to tax regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay, so there are types of mutual funds. So what are those? Bond fund. Ang bond fund po ay conservative. There's a capital preservation. So 4% to 6% per annum ang interest rate return ng iyong investment. So ang bond fund po is a low risk type of mutual fund and that invest mostly in fixed income instruments such as government securities and corporate bonds. So the main investment objective is capital preservation and reasonable growth. So and recommended length of stay is short term. So ito po yung 1 to 2 years. So kung ikaw yung type na na investor na gusto mo ng short term, so ang bond fund po ay suit sa iyo. Kasi kung ikaw ay ang type ng investor na conservative, ang bond fund po ang pwede sa'yo. Pwede mo na siyang i-redeem after 1 year to 2 years. So yan po yung recommended length of stay ng bond fund. So it's a conservative investor. Okay? Then, balance fund. So ano po yung balance fund? Balance fund is a moderate capital growth. So, nagre-rate po ng 12% to 15% per annum. So, ang balance fund po is a moderate risk type of mutual fund that invested in a combination of equity, stock, and fixed income instruments. So, 50 ka-invest sa stocks, sa mga blue chip companies, okay, and sa government. So, the main investment objective of the fund is for medium and long-term growth. So, ang recommended length of stay naman po ng balance fund is 3 to 5 years. Okay, so medium term. So, yan po ang balance fund, moderate. So, kung ikaw ay moderate investor, so balance funds po yung suit sa iyo. Okay? So, for stock funds naman po, ito po yung aggressive. Okay, so ang capital acquisition niya is 15% to 80% per annum. Okay, so ano naman po yung stock fund? Ang stock fund po is an aggressive type of mutual fund that invest mostly in shares or stocks. So sa mga blue chips company po, sa mga biggest company dito sa Philippines. So yung like real estate, like media or telecommunication. So the main investment objective is capital growth and fund acquisition for a long period. So ang recommended length po ng stay ng stock fund is long term, 5 years or more. So kung ikaw yung aggressive type of investor, so stock funds po ang suit sa iyo. So it is for long term. Okay? So how mutual fund works? This is only an example. So example ay nag-invest ka po ng 100 for month 1, nag-invest ka ng 100. Ang price per share that month ay 100. So magkano yung shares na nabili mo? Isa. So ang total number of shares is 1. Okay? And month 2, nag-invest ka ulit ng 100. And price per share that month ay 50. So, ilan ang nabili mong shares? Dalawa. So, ang total number shares of accumulated mo na is 3. Okay? 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, month of 3 ay nag-invest ka ulit ng 100. Ang price per share that time ay 25. So, ilan po ang nabili mong shares? 4. So, ang total number of shares mo na ay 7. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Month 4, nag-invest ka ulit ng 100. Then, price per share that time ay 20. So, bumaba na. Diba? Pababa ng pababa. Okay. So, ilan na ang shares na nabili mo? 5. Kasi bumaba. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Kapag bumaba ang price per share, that is the time na magandang bumili ng shares kasi mas marami kang mabibili. So, 100 divided by 20 equals 5. So, ilan na yung total shares of accumulated mo? 5 plus 7 equals 12 na. Diba? Okay, so, month 5, nag-invest ka ulit ng 100. So, ang price per share that time is 25. So, tumaas ulit. So, 4 ulit ang nabili mong shares. Okay? So, ang total number of shares mo na, 4 plus 12 equals 16. Okay? So, month 6, nag-invest ka ulit ng 100. Ang price per share that time ay 50. So, tumaas ulit. Ilan ang shares na nabili mo? 2 ulit. Okay? Okay, so ang total number of shares accumulated mo na is 18. 16 plus 2 equals 18. So, that month ay nag-decide ka na i-redeem mo na iyong investment mo. So ang price per share that time ng huli mong nag-invest or nag-top up is 50. Okay? So, yan din po yung month na gusto mong i-redeem na yung investment mo. Okay, so total natin, 18 shares times 50 sa last share price na or net asset value nung huli kang top up. Okay? So 18 times 50 equals 900. So yan po yung total number of shares accumulated mo ay 18 at total value after 6 months ng iyong pera na ininvest ay 900. So magkano po ba lahat yung total na na-invest mo, 'di ba? So ang total lahat ng contribution mo or yung na-invest mo ay 600. Okay, so i-minus po natin yung 600 sa 900 na total value after 6 months. So 900 minus 600 equals 300. So 300 po ang profit or gain after 6 months. So yung 600 mo po ay nag-gain ng 50%. Lugi ka po ba? Hindi, di ba? Kasi kumita ka pa rin ng 50% yung contribution mo. Okay, so that is how mutual fund works. Okay, so these are mutual fund partners. So Vivo Funds, Atram, Sunlight Asset Management, FAMI or First Metro Asset Management INC, Phil Equity, BPI Investment Management INC. Okay, so ito po yung website ng Rampver, invest.rampver.com. So pwede nyo pong i-search yan. Makikita nyo po yung mutual fund na under ng Rampver Financials. So again, ang Rampver po ay isa sa mga major providers ng IMG. So ito po yung exclusive benefit number 19 na lahat ng IMG member ay meron pong access sa other mutual fund ng Rampver Financials. So ang advantage po ay meron po tayong free investment seminars and 0% entry fee. So meron pa po tayong other investment seminars about mutual funds. So yung training ko po ngayon is basic lang po yan. So meron pa po tayong other free investment seminars about mutual funds na si Rampver mismo yung magte-training. Okay? So para malaman mo yung current NAVs, go to the FIFA or Philippine Investment Funds Association. So diyan po ay makikita mo yung mga mutual fund companies and nandyan din po yung mga mutual fund under of Rampver Financials. Okay? So Vivo Strategic Growth Fund is one of the mutual fund na once na maging member ka ay magiging automatic ay magiging mutual fund investor ka na sa Vivo Strategic Growth Fund INC. So this was taken a month ago na 0.6909 yung current yung net asset value niya. Okay? So dito po sa Philippine Investment Funds Association malalaman mo yung net asset value every day. So, pwede mo siyang i-monitor para alam mo kung kailan ka magpa-top up. So, again po, kapag mababa yung net asset value or NAVs, ay yan po yung best time na mag-top up ka para mas marami yung shares na mabili mo. Okay? So, huwag kang mag-worry kung bumaba, kung ikaw i-invest ka pa lang, mas maganda na mababa pa yung NAV kasi mas marami yung mabibili mo. Okay, so pag tumaas, tsaka ka mag-redeem para hindi talo yung investment mo. Okay, so what are your financial dreams? For retirement po ba yan? Pang education fund, dream house, and lot or car? So travels ba yan? Funds for future business? Okay, so again, in building a solid financial foundation ay ang una nating i-invest ay yung healthcare, then life insurance, then we have to eliminate our debts, then create an emergency fund, then investment. So panghuli po yung investment natin. So yung mutual fund is under our investment. Ito isa po yan sa investment platform, isa yan sa tools natin para ma-achieve po natin yung mga goals natin. So, yung pang-retirement fund natin, yung pang-college education ng ating mga anak, or dream house ba natin kung gusto natin bumili ng bahay. So, dito po natin ma-achieve yan sa investment. Okay? So, and lastly ay dapat ay increase mo yung cash flow mo para ma-build mo ang iyong solid financial foundation. So, bakit ba natin kailangan i-build yung ating solid financial foundation? Para magiging financially free tayo pagdating ng ating retirement year or para mabago natin yung cycle ng buhay natin. So, ito po yung tama ng pag-iipon. The right way of saving. Okay? Dapat matibay ang iyong pundasyon. Okay? So, you can grow your savings more when you invest early. So, remember, building wealth takes time. Okay? So, if you don't have savings, you will feel empty. So, remember that a person with savings can walk tall. Okay? So, thank you so much and God bless. So,